Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Greg McCloskey from ForexLive.com. In this Forex quick look, I'm going to take a look at the Aussie versus US dollar and the New Zealand versus US dollar. They have similar price patterns and tacticals. So let's get started. Look at the daily chart of the Aussie versus US dollar. And I believe the low for the year was the last day of the trading year. That went down to 0.617885. The price rebounded modestly in the end of last week, the beginning of the new trading year. And trading here today, we're seeing the price move sharply to the upside. Now that move to the upside did take the price above this swing area right through here. The swing area is defined by a number of different swing lows forming this floor right through here before moving to the upside. We fell below that floor into trading in the month of December, and then used that level as resistance before moving down to our low price again at the end of the month. Since then, the price in trading here today did move back above that swing area. That swing area comes between 0.6269 and 0.6282. The high price today extended up toward the 63 level before rotating back to the downside. We currently trade in 0.6248. Taking a closer look at the hourly chart of the chart of that pair, you can see how the high price in trading here today actually reached up to 0.6301, just above the 0.63 level before rotating to the downside. That move to the downside took the price back below its 100 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart. That's this blue line right here. Also below. Also back below these highs right through here in the process, and that tilted the bias point to the downside. But we are seeing the low price come in ahead of the prior lows through here before the spike to the upside. So that's somewhat bullish, but there is a battle going on now between the down here, the 200-hour moving average and the 100 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart, and also these other swing highs right through here. Move above that level, and the 63 level would be key resistance on the top side. So watch the 0.6223 level on the downside, watch the 0.6272 level on the top side, followed by the 6,300 level in the Aussie versus US dollar. Take a look at the New Zealand versus US dollar. Again, we'll look at the daily chart. And in trading, as you can see, toward the end of the year, the market did move to new lows for the year. So the last day of the year had the low for the year. That took the price below this low, going back to 2022, and below that level. But the price moved higher in Friday's trade, and then continued that move to the upside and trading here today. So watch the 0.55965 level on the downside. On the top side, unlike the Aussie versus US dollar, which was able to get above a key swing area, this swing area up here between 0.5739 and 0.5772 remains intact. The price will need to get above that level in order to increase the bullish bias going forward in the New Zealand versus US dollar. Let's take a look at the hourly chart to see where we stand in regard to the key technical levels off of it. And if we look at the 100 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart, the price did extend above that level briefly. The last time the price was above that level was going back to this point right here toward the beginning of December. But the momentum could not be sustained, and the price rotated back to the downside. We also moved above the swing area right through here, which is now close resistance for the pair, as long as the price can remain below this level. And so far, the corrective move off of the low has been able to hold the low of that area of 0.5658. Then the bias remains more to the downside. On the downside, we do have support against the 200-hour moving average. Recall from last week, the price did try to move above that 200-hour moving average through here, but failed. So getting back below the 200-hour moving average would be needed to increase the bearish bias for the New Zealand versus US dollar. Absent that, and we're in a battle between resistance up here against the swing area and support down here against the 200-hour moving average. So that's my look at the Aussie versus US dollar and New Zealand versus US dollar for today's date, January 6, 2025. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.